And welcome to another Tom and Shane podcast. Shane has got a project going, so he won't be joining us for a little while, at least not today anyway. But I am here to persevere. And today we're going to talk about, boy, comedy is dead. Comedy is dead, folks. It's dead. And what killed it? Well, the woke counterculture the woke counterculture killing comedy is what's killing it. That and, well, our old nemesis, political correctness. And I tell you, you don't have to go any further with this whole fiasco of you're going to offend everybody. No matter what I say today, it's going to offend someone. It doesn't matter what it is. In fact, there are going to be people offended who think that I'm going to offend them. They're going to be offended by that. So, if you're offended, well, you are part of the woke counterculture killing of comedy and virtually free speech. We don't have free speech any longer. You have to measure what you say. YouTube could shut me down in 10 seconds for saying the wrong thing. So could Facebook, so could LinkedIn. All of these platforms are very cognizant of anything that we say that's offensive. And you don't have to go any further to see how stupid this is. All you have to do is go to real estate listings where you will find that master bedroom is racist. Yep, master bedroom will no longer be used in the descriptions of homes for sale because who wants to stay in a racist bedroom? So, master bedroom is out. It'll be some other politically correct description of your bedroom, but man, it's gonna be bad. So let me ask you a couple of things. One, could Blazing Saddles, made in 1974, do you think that could be made today? You think we could have Blazing Saddles with Cleavon Little and who else was in it? Gene Wilder, Slim Pickens, Harvey Korman. Do you think we could make that movie today? Do you think we could make that thing, whatever it is, today? I don't think so. I don't think you could take that great idea to anyone, and that would never ever happen. What about Soul Man? To achieve his dream of attending Harvard, a pampered teen poses as a black man to receive a full scholarship. Could that be made today? Posing as a black man, a white guy posing as a black man? Come on, this is 2021. Can't do that. How about another great movie? I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. Two straight, single Brooklyn firefighters pretend to be gay couple in order to receive domestic partner benefits. Now, I wasn't aware of any domestic partner benefits that weren't available to everybody, but perhaps there are some. So I don't know. But anyway, not a chance of that movie being made today. Let's look at another one. The Toy, Jackie Gleason and Richard Pryor. An underemployed reporter finds himself literally purchased as a toy for Jackie Gleason's kid. You think we can make that today? Oh man, I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. And me, myself, and Irene, we only have to go as far in the description as a dissociative identity disorder. That's all we got to do. White chicks, not a chance. Hot chick, not a chance. Airplane, not a chance of any of those films being made today. It's just not going to happen because our political correctness has just run amok. Our counterculture has run amok. Our culture theft has run amok. I tell you, it's getting to the point where it's impossible. You might remember the film "Guess Who's Coming to Dinner." That's one of my favorite films. Spencer Tracy, Hepburn, Catherine Hepburn, and Sidney Poitier, and whoever the daughter was that was going to marry Sidney Poitier. I don't remember her name, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So anyway, what do you got? And guess who's coming to dinner? For those of you who don't know, Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn. He's a newspaper publisher. They got this big, beautiful home and lots of money. You know, they're stumbling over dollar bills, $100 bills probably every time they walk around the house. They got a black maid. And of course, the daughter is going to marry Sidney Poitier, the black guy. And Sidney Poitier's parents, his dad is a mail carrier for 30 years. They're modest, whatever. So anyway, they meet to discuss whether or not they approve of Sidney Poitier and the daughter getting married. And of course, Sidney Poitier is perfect. The only thing against him is he's black. He's a doctor. He's going to Africa to help people. He's got all these awards. Everything else he's done is perfect. So, you know, I mean, there's no way you could reject this guy except for his color. So, could we make that movie today? I think if we made the movie today, there'd have to be some drastic changes. First of all, the Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn, uh, he's let's say he's some kind of a mid-level accountant in some firm somewhere. I mean, they got a nice, modest 3-bedroom home, and you know they have an adopted daughter, adopted daughter, and of course the black family, rather than they would be JC and Beyonce, you know, and they would have, of course, their son, of course, would be adopted from Ethiopia or somewhere, and they also have in the movie they've got the Catholic priest. Apparently, Katharine Hepburn and Spencer Tracy are atheists, but it doesn't really matter. You know, this guy comes over to freeload and drink the liquor and all of that. So in this case, they would probably have a Buddha or a Hindu person who would be their spiritual advisor on how to get this marriage done. And I guess the housekeeper would have to be gay. Someone on this thing has to be gay, and we've got to have an Asian in there somewhere. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the other guy could be, or the priest could be Asian or something like that. So I don't know. Anyway, sorry about the phone. Should have turned it off. First rule of podcasting: turn your thing off. So I don't know. Making movies today, or even going anywhere to talk about anything, we find ourselves measuring our words, and it's so stupid. I mean, if you believe something, why not say it? You know, if you believe in something, yeah, somebody's going to be offended by it, but so what? What difference does it make? You know, I don't know, man. It's getting to the point where we just can't say anything anymore, whatever. Because when when a master bedroom is racist to someone, you know you reach ground zero. It's the end of the line. You know, it's pretty much over. Let's see. From folks watching, I was saying the same thing to my son yesterday about those same 2 movies. I talk jive. That's right. Yeah, an airplane, the old lady that talks jive. What a great deal that was. Thanks, Les, for that. Appreciate it. And yeah, that's definitely definitely something to keep in mind, I guess. I don't know, man. It's sad. It's really sad out there when we have to measure what we say, what we do, where we go, who we go with, who we associate with. Um, you know, somewhere someone's got to stand up and say, hey, you know what? If you're offended, tough. I don't care. I don't care if you're offended. You know, if that kills our friendship, well, you know, if you can't take a joke, then, you know, maybe we're not destined to be friends. So, but you know, you can't live your life walking around on eggshells. You just can't do it. So anyway, That's gonna wrap us up for us today. Hey, don't forget Tom and Shane. We're on radio every Saturday, 8 to 11, with business and political and stuff like this. So you can listen live at kmmsam.com. And of course, you can listen to our past radio shows at kmmsam.com. Just click on Tom and Shane's podcast. So we will see you, or you can hear us, I should say, as we go along. So, and as we leave, Denise says, truth, 100%. Well, thanks, Denise. I appreciate that. And we appreciate all you guys tuning in. And thanks for being here. And we will see you on the next podcast.